What's going on, Skid? I just got back from vacationing in the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Georgia. That's why I haven't posted a video in a few days. And I wanted to shoot a vlog and answer a question that I get asked a lot. Some guys want to know how I order parts and how I keep my shop stocked. And what I use is like a 3-5 method. I keep 3 of the things that I don't use a lot in stock at all times, and 5 things that I do use a lot. I keep 5 in stock at all times, and when it gets down to 1, I re-up. You know, I'll replenish it back to 3 or back to 5. I never let it get to 0. I never let anything get to 0. You know, some guys I worked with in the past, they would just dwindle everything and then make a massive order. I don't do that. That's how you get backed up, and then you get guys writing parts on order, stuffing it back in the box, and then your box is avalanching. You know, the fork orders are just falling out of it. I give same-day service with this method, this 3-5 method. My residents get same-day service. Very rarely does anything spill over into the next day or the next week, because I always have the part, and it's been working for me for over a decade. That's how I've always done it. I've always done it that way and never had a problem. But it's a number to play with. You know, obviously, if you work on an older property or a bigger property, you would need a larger number, like 8 and 12 or 10 and 15. But my property is only 192 units, and it's only 5 years old, so 3 and 5 is a number that works for me right now. And it's something I've always done, and it works. Now, if you got now with light bulbs and batteries and door stops, you know, you're obviously going to order way more than 3 and 5. I mean, you got to use common sense. But I'm talking about the big ticket stuff like fan motors, ceiling fans, ice makers, blinds, things like that. You know, I keep 3 and 5 of each size of blinds. And but you have to keep a clean shop for this to work, Skid. You can't have any, you know, dirty butt, messy shop, because this won't work. You have to know what you have. You know, some of you guys out there spend 30 minutes looking for a toilet flapper, a job that takes all of 45 seconds. So you can't have a messy shop, and I know that offends most guys, and man, these trolls come along and that just, they just can't take it. They go right into victim mode. Oh, you don't know my situation. My property's old. No, my property's big. This won't work. That won't work. It will work. Y'all, some of y'all trolls act like I've started in this business 3 months ago. Like I never worked at an old property. The property where I cut my teeth on was built in 1972. Old copper pipe, compression fittings, cast iron waste lines, old brittle brass P-traps. If you wanted to change a shower stem, you had to turn the water off through the whole property because all the individual shutoffs were broken and buried under 30 years of dirt. So I've worked at old properties, Skid. Some of y'all need to quit coming to me with that excuse. I've worked at big properties, student housing big properties, where each apartment had 4 bedrooms and 4 kitchenettes and 4 bathrooms and 4 mini fridges. So don't even try me, Skid. And this method has worked at all those properties. I held them bastards down, had it down to a science. It also helps with the budget too. You know, when you dwindle everything down and there's nothing left, you got to make this huge, massive order, you know, and it just kills it. But when you use like a 3-5 method, you're only ordering 2 of one thing and 4 of another, and it's staggered. It's not every week. So that it really saves the budget to do that and have a system going like that. All right, I hope that answers your question for some of you guys. The old 3-5 method. It's a number that you can play with too. If you need a bigger number, just play around till you find a number you're comfortable with. And I want to thank all y'all for watching, and thank you to my loyal subscribers and all you guys that bought the Skid shirts. Thank you so much. And all you guys buying tools. I learned so much from you guys, and I hope I'm providing value in return, and you're learning as well. All right, thank y'all so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.